You know the umbrella. That little portable roof you grab on your way out the door, complain about when it flips inside out, and completely take for granted the moment the sky opens. You've probably never heard of Jonas Hanway. This is Jonas Hanway. And without him, the modern umbrella might have stayed exactly where polite English society thought it belonged, in the hands of women, foreigners, and people everyone else felt free to laugh at. Hanway did not invent the idea of the umbrella. People had used sunshades and rain covers for centuries. But in 18th century London, a man walking around with one was almost unthinkable. London was filthy, crowded, and constantly wet. Yet respectable men were expected to endure the rain like gentlemen. If you had money, you hired a coach. If you didn't, you got soaked. Then Hanway appeared in the streets carrying a collapsible umbrella, treating it not as a delicate accessory, but as a practical tool. And London absolutely hated it. Strangers mocked him. Boys shouted at him. Some accounts say people threw things. Coachmen were especially furious because rain was good for business. Every storm meant more paying passengers. A man who could walk through the rain without hiring a carriage was not just eccentric. He was bad for the market. So they jeered at him, splashed him, and in some cases tried to intimidate him off the street. But Hanway kept walking. That is the part that matters. Not one dramatic invention in a workshop, not a lightning flash moment of genius. Just one stubborn man, opening the same strange canopy again and again, year after year. While the city laughed, for nearly 30 years he carried his umbrella through London. Slowly, the joke began to weaken. People noticed that he was dry. They noticed that the device worked. They noticed that maybe dignity was not actually improved by arriving everywhere drenched and miserable. What had looked ridiculous started to look sensible. By the late 1700s, the umbrella was becoming acceptable for men in Britain, and from there it spread into everyday life. Today, billions of people use some version of that same basic idea. A portable shelter, light enough to carry, simple enough for anyone to use, powerful enough to change how people move through weather. The twist is that Hanway's victory was so complete, it erased the strangeness of what he did. The umbrella became normal, and normal things rarely come with a name attached. We remember the object. We forget the person who stood under it first while everyone else pointed and laughed. And most people still don't know his name.